Hello, guys. Welcome to another episode of the Banter and Believe podcast with Van and
Brandon.
Yeah, it's nice to have you here. How are you? How are you, Brandon?
I'm okay.
What's this robotic energy?
I don't know. I was trying to do something different. But in my out of body experience, I was watching myself do it. I was like, nigga, you're boring. So.
Oh, speaking of N-words, innit?
Oh my God, yeah.
How are you?
No, I'm fine, but I'm feeling a bit like what's the word?
Conscious?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I've worn this outfit on this podcast. And now as I'm sitting here, right, as I'm speaking, I'm seeing myself, like I'm watching myself from out of my own body. Mm-hmm. I don't know if other people do that. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, wait, you've worn this exact outfit, and I didn't get my hair cut, so I'm using the beanie to cover my hair. So I'm thinking like people are like, wait, slow down, he's worn this outfit like. But and I think it might be more than once.
I could promise you that they most likely don't remember you've worn this outfit before. And I remember I told you.
They will remember.
A few weeks ago.
They will remember.
No, I don't know. People have lives, please. You know, I said a few weeks ago about if you wear an outfit more than once, it's proof that you own it, and so it's yours, and it's okay. Like you know that. But
you know what we said about people on the internet last week now.
Yeah, but they
oh my God,
choose like they don't.
And now. Am I feeling that societal pressure thing we spoke about in one of the episodes about when you start doing content, You now start feeling like you now feel this unconscious pressure to. I can't like because in my head I'm like, I've worn this.
Yeah, but who
and now that I'm thinking about it, I think I might have worn it more than once.
It doesn't matter.
So now this might be the third time, and now it's making it worse in my head.
We've normalized.
Because it's not like I don't have clothes.
We've normalized overconsumption. And this is what I'm saying. Like, wearing the same outfit over again is normal. I can guarantee you I have at least 4 or 5 TikTok videos wearing this T-shirt.
But you're at home.
It doesn't matter.
No, you're at home. It's like Jamal wearing that one Adidas tracksuit. It's because part of your brand. You're at home.
Yeah,
this is a podcast on a YouTube.
It's yours. Okay, let's do it like this. Guys, if you're a fashion brand, and you don't want to see us repeat outfits.
Nice sounds like I'm begging.
No, are we not? Send us clothes, please. Send us clothes. If you guys, because we're 9-to-5ers. Yes, we have side hustles, but we're 9-to-5ers, and we have bills, and we have things that we want to do, so we can't afford to have new clothes. Imagine we release 52 episodes this year, and we have 52 outfits. Do you have 52 outfits for us?
Let me even be honest. Everything I'm wearing is a gift.
Okay, so
my sister bought this for me. Josh bought this for me. My sister bought the trainers for me. What's it called? Tingy bought this for me. Jesus Christ, I forgot. I did forget her name, but I didn't want to say. No, you know.
Oh,
Noms bought this for me. Right. I wanted to say Noms, but I don't know why it didn't come out. Noms bought this for me. Yeah. But maybe it's the sock and the singlet and the beanie that I bought.
It's yours. You own it. You didn't borrow it.
So
and you didn't steal it, you own it. So I think, guys, let's normalize not over consuming, because if I want to come record a podcast, and this is a podcast
even
I'm
this
talking,
was a gift.
This is the podcast I'm speaking on with my friend. Like, this is me feeling at home. I shouldn't. You guys, it's because you guys are getting used to me coming here. I wear dress. I wear like 5 different colors. I wear all this.
Wait, what happened last week? You do fashion.
I want to be chilled out this week. Do you mind?
Okay,
but this is one of my favorite brands. Hi, Jimra.
You know.
But and so I just want to be casual. But it's your outfit, rock it, man.
No, it's not. I rock the outfit, but it's just I just thought like, yeah, we've won this.
Don't worry, we'll get to a point
where we'll blow one.
Where Tracks Apparel will send us clothes. By the way, Tracks Apparel, please, you guys, my price range. You know, I was this close. I put stuff in my basket. I couldn't press buy.
When you go, you should. I can hook you up.
Yeah?
Yeah. I can ask Antoinette to take you.
I'm not joking, because there's this trousers
that
I want, and those things are like 300,000.
No, I can tell. Well, the price is the price, but I can tell Antoinette to take you.
No, but I'm not going to get a discount. What's the benefit of Antoinette taking me?
Say you're Brandon's friend.
So what am I going to get?
I don't know if he'll get you a discount because Big Bro might still, because Big Bro told me this was like 2023, I think. Big Bro told me like buy now Because when we start coming to London, the price is not going to be.
Those pop-ups where you guys, I'm not going to say the brand, will bring your clothes and you look at one tag, £530. You got another tag, £700. Another one, the cheapest you can get is like 400 and something pounds. You know who you are. I have a few of that kaftan, so I'm not going to, because they're one of my favorite brands, but please, guys, help the masses. Anyway, guys,
but yeah,
normalize wearing your own clothes.
How has your week been? Not me feeling self-conscious. Is there anything you've been self-conscious about?
I mean, self-conscious. Not really. Not really. And I will shout my mom out for that, because I think that's just how I was brought up. I wear what I want, you know. Like for example, I'm the kind of person who will wear something on social media, take a picture, style it a different way and wear it again, and take a picture and post that same picture because it's my own. It's my outfit. So
fair enough.
But self-conscious, yes, with outfits, no.
No, like just in general, was there anything that he did? Like, oh, that's like.
To be honest, the only thing I've really been self-conscious, even when I was limping, I wasn't self-conscious about it.
Really?
At
That's
all.
good.
It never bothered me. But what always bothered me was my bust. Because it was always a conversation starter for conversations I didn't want to have. So I don't like when people draw attention. And that's why till today I always wear T-shirts, because T-shirts make my breasts look a lot smaller than they actually are. For reference, guys, I'm an F cup. And that's on a good day.
A, B, C, D, E, F.
No, A, B, C, D, double D, E, F. Yeah. And so wearing T-shirts always make my bust look smaller. Wearing outfits, like that's why I like my two pieces, because they will look smaller, right? But once you see me, once I have a cleavage, then you will see how big my chest actually is. So it always made me feel very, very self-conscious, especially, in church where they'll be like, this your breast, this your boobs, this your chest, this your this. So I always felt self-conscious about it. But now I rock it, because what am I going to do?
Rock it to...
people are going to Turkey for these, obviously.
How did Olamide sing that song? Oh, no, and then your mama 9 months to make it.
Oh,
rock it, baby. I want to sing it like I'm a Fuji band.
Shake it. Oh, yeah, shake it. You used to sing too much on this podcast. This one don't stop.
Hey, only switch is everywhere.
Okay.
You can use the things of the foolish to add it. That's what the scripture talk about. Well done, Joseph Solomon. Wait. What's his name? Joshua. Is it Joshua?
Yeah.
I keep calling him Joseph.
I just call him AJS.
Is there another one called Joseph?
No.
Oh, so who is Solomon?
Another one.
That's another pastor.
Yeah.
There are too many.
That's all right. Anyway, This is well.
So last week, you mentioned I think you mentioned briefly, like you talked about snip in terms of having kids, and okay, guys, what did they say I am again? Neuro waiting. They say I didn't want spectral like that, so I would try and tie everything on together, right? So you mentioned that FK was talking about egg freezing.
Yeah.
Right? And in the internet, they're always talking, women are 40. Oh, my bloody days. Guys, can we please, Jesus Christ. Can we please, for the life of all that is still good in this earth?
Leave women alone.
No.
That's what I'm saying. Leave us alone.
Just, can we have conversations that we have flogged that conversation to death? How did they say the saying? The donkey, they don't beat angry. They have beat that donkey finish.
Donkey don't buy for grand.
See, every day, we are still having conversation of
plantain conversation.
Woman lead, man breadwinner.
Who pays on the first
who
day?
don't pay.
Should you serve me as a woman? Please.
After all that is said and done, you have now married. That's what I want to briefly touch on, because you mentioned that vasectomy thing, and then FK mentioned the freezing of it, and it got me thinking. If I would get a what's the men on called?
Vasectomy.
That's the men on, yeah. If I would ever consider getting a vasectomy.
But if vasectomy is not the equivalent of egg freezing.
No, it's not. I'm just saying that they were talking about everything to do with fertility and having kids as a adult.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because there's a serious side and then there's like the dumb side of this vasectomy thing.
Okay.
I'm married and, she doesn't have to use pills and we don't have to use a condom.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's one.
Right.
That's like the unserious.
And it's not unserious, it's very valid.
Is that? Thank you.
It is valid, yeah.
I don't have to talk about feeling self-conscious. I thought the back and I was like, Brandon, is that what you're thinking about? But I don't want to, because we know the side of, we know. Dear men, please study on the side effect of like morning after pills and things like that. So that's because by the time we educate everybody, and I know you now say I'm pandering.
And don't go to ChatGPT, please. Oh my gosh.
But then I thought about like, I wanted plenty kids when I was younger. I wanted 4. Because, I wanted my squad. Then as I'm growing older and I'm paying mortgage and I'm doing extra work, and I was even calculating that by the time I buy a car, that extra $350 a month in my budget, if you not even reach 400, and I want to born plenty children in this economy.
But then you have a 2-income household as well. So
as a man,
no, please, no. But let's
should your wife be paying? Should it be a 2-income household?
Please, let's stop.
Okay, let's actually have a serious conversation.
Okay, the vasectomy thing.
The vasectomy conversation. So I thought about it properly for the first time, and I was like, oh, I thought that I've never thought about if I would get one, and I still don't know if I would get one. And I think the reason that I still don't know is because it has never been taught for men that this is a normal option. Do you get what I mean? Like we've always heard on the media, unconsciously, subconsciously. It's how they say that that there are some people who are not misogynist, but you would just have misogynistic trait because you were raised in this system. Right? Because I'm raised in this system, I never thought of that as like as one of the 2 first options between the woman cutting tubes and men getting vasectomy. And I don't know why it's still not, and I don't know if this is that, but this is an unlearning and relearning process that I'm like, so they will just cut.
No, okay, so
they will just put me for bed. They will just cut something.
Okay, so this is.
And then my brain now thought about prostate research as well. And then I remembered Kev on stage video, but that's a different thingy. But yeah, so would you tell your man to get a?
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is how I see it, and we are going to briefly explore misogyny
in this situation.
Yes, because there is no single contraceptive that favors women, because the condom that guys use, for example, some women have latex allergies.
Yeah,
that's not considered.
I've heard about that. Yeah.
The other options, you have the pill. The pill, when used, first of all, you're putting the responsibility of contraception on the woman. You have to take it every day, like literally every day, if possible, at the same time every day. And the side effects of these pills, which affect a lot of women, is things like weight gain,
yeah,
water retention, irregular periods, and blood clots.
Oh.
Which is why they tell you if you're on the pill, you have to be active because you're prone to having blood clots.
Oh.
You have the IUD. Which
that one is like...
You have the coil.
I know about that one.
But all these if you even have the injection, I think that one stops your eggs from being fertilized up to 5 years. I'm not really sure because, I haven't done much research into the injection. But once again, you're being injected. Whereas, and by the way, none of these contraceptives protect you from any diseases.
That's interesting. I didn't even think about that part.
The one because the pull-out method is not a form of contraception.
No,
Don't irritate
no.
me. So
My power game is wrong. That's what they be saying in the
the
internet.
next thing, your wife is already puking and spitting up and down. Anyway,
Wife, their girlfriend.
their girlfriend, or their talking stage, please. At this point.
Situation.
Situationship.
It becomes a situation because
Yeah.
it's talking stage. It now
Yeah.
becomes
So, but with the guy's contraceptive, it protects you from getting someone pregnant and from contracting diseases.
Oh, you mean the condom?
The condom.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Now, let's now venture into the whole egg freezing situation briefly as well. When you want to extract my eggs,
I heard that's
it's a whole procedure.
not a
And
very
then they
pleasant.
can extract 10 eggs, only 3 are viable, only 1 is fertilized. So that whole process for one child that you then use IVF, that's if I could even carry the child, and then there's no guarantee that that woman will carry the child to term. A man wants to store his sperm and he has to have a pleasurable time doing that. In the room, they even give you like pornographic magazines to get you going.
Oh.
Yes, to stimulate you.
Can just look at the picture of his wife now.
Please, what if she doesn't get?
Oh yeah, we just said man.
Yeah. So that's that thing. Now, let's now talk about we're done having kids because we're going to still go into conversation. I'm just trying to break it down different levels. So we talked about contraception. Then we talked about the whole sperm versus egg. Now let's talk about we're done. We don't want to have kids anymore.
Yeah, that's the one.
When a woman ties her tubes, it is a hysterectomy. Do you know what happens when she gets a hysterectomy? It affects her physically.
No.
Yes. So when you have a hysterectomy, go research it. Because think about it. When you're still having your periods and everything, when you hit menopause, what happens? With your collagen in your body and everything else, your skin, the elasticity in your skin, wrinkling, fatigue, all those things, right?
Really?
Yeah. That's why when people have endometriosis and stuff and they have to take their wombs and take their tubes and all that stuff, it's messy. A man who gets a vasectomy, first of all, the process is reversible. It's not permanent.
Is it?
It's not permanent.
Oh, okay. Then I will be able to do it.
The second thing is, within 2 or 3 days, you will even forget that you had surgery. So, my thing is, with all these, options and everything, men have it way easier. But for some reason, the onus is still on the woman
to
make sure that she doesn't get pregnant, or she doesn't have more children, or why? That's the misogynistic part. But I always tell guys, I'm sorry, but vasectomy is reversible, and they'll tell me, what if I want to have kids later? And I always ask, with whom? Or with who, sir? What are we doing? For for example, I say I'm done having kids. I want to have kids in the future. With a future that doesn't include me, because if it includes me, I don't want to have more children. So what are we doing?
So he cannot tell you want more?
No.
Why not?
And once again, and I'm going to shake a table here. So
why can he not tell you he has more?
I need guys to stop telling women how many kids they want to have.
Okay, wait.
Yes,
But you're married.
Yes.
You're together.
Yes.
It's a partnership.
Yes.
So does he not have a say in how many kids you guys can have?
Okay. A few weeks ago, right, we spoke about pregnancy symptoms and complications.
Yeah.
Now, the reason I say that it's a very sensitive thing is because obviously some people have kids without being married, and that was a choice for them in some cases, so I don't want to limit it to marriage, right? But I think when you love somebody, you want to please them, and some people get a sense of fear when they feel as though there's something their partner wants that they can't give their partner. So say, for example, your wife you want 3 kids or you want 4 kids. The first pregnancy is pretty much okay. The second one's a bit complicated, but you want more. Now, she can give you more medically, but there is a trauma that's been done to her body, physically and mentally, that she doesn't want to go through, but she does anyway, And then maybe that's the third pregnancy that gives her the stretch marks. Or that's the third pregnancy that her weight can't bounce back from. Or that's the third pregnancy where she gets postpartum depression. Do you understand?
Okay, but...
So my thing is, a woman can say to you, I don't want to have any more. Why do you feel the need to convince her? She didn't come to that conclusion without experience. Sometimes women even go into the marriage and say they want 4, and they decide, even without the trauma.
That's different from the initial statement of men. And I'm talking about married men, like you both are married.
Yeah.
Because the initial statement, you made it sound like he doesn't have a say.
No, that's not what I'm saying. When I said don't tell them how many kids you want to have, it's almost like don't impose the number of kids you had prior to even meeting her and say, my mom has 6, I want 6. No, because think about it. Because even, I need people to also understand that women don't need to go through trauma to come to a conclusion. So the fact that I had 2 healthy pregnancies doesn't mean I should have more. What if I don't need to have had a traumatic pregnancy to go, okay, that's it, I'm done. I can say I've had 2, I'm good, we're good, right? Yeah. And aside the whole financial thing and whatever, think about it. Every single time, because your body recognizes that pregnancy as almost an infection, your body wants to fight it. Like,
oh yeah, the girl with the list.
And so I want you guys to think about it. But that vasectomy thing, I will have that discussion. And once again, guys, when you want to talk about not the first day or second day, but when you guys start seeing each other in your talking stage and situationships, I don't want you guys to shy away from conversations like this.
Yeah, I think that's a conversation that's definitely not had a lot, because like you said, we do present it from the woman's point of view and responsibility, or because they are the one carrying the pregnancy. Mm-hmm. And I think we even talk about this, even the man providing like healthy sperms for the woman as well, knowing enough about that. But yeah, it was just like, it was a surprise to me that when it first came up, I was like, will I do it? And my brain didn't naturally go,
why not, right?
Yes, because it's like, it didn't go yes, because just generally the idea of pregnancy was never put on the guy, or the responsibilities of pregnancy was never put on the guy.
Even when you even said that, so say for example, you guys had an option and your partner said, you know what, I'll get my tube started, right? Would you say that? I mean, that's fine. You probably would, right? Because that means that you guys can have unprotected sex. Now, the question is, one is a whole thing. It's literally it's a hysterectomy. One is a vasectomy. You having the knowledge you have now post this conversation, which would you go for?
No, I'll most likely go for the vasectomy. For the vasectomy. Yeah. Because we're talking about this. I'm a pleaser. I'm a making my partner as comfortable as they can be. I'm very sacrificial relationship type of person. Like I always say you don't sacrifice your morals and your values, but you can sacrifice some comfort. You can sacrifice some like wants here and there to, make the person you are with happy. Right. So for that, yeah, but I just thought it was like a interesting, like, thought of like, wait, hold on. Yeah. I just know, and then realized that it is just steeped in underlining like misogyny. And I think this like even exercises that men, not even men, that people in general don't even do enough of. The time to take a topic, sit down, and process in your brain, why do I feel the way I feel? How did I come to this conclusion? Because that's where we have all this. I think this also you touched on it, like all these topics. Or these topics we'll be getting on the internet nowadays of like 40-day. That one's. I don't think you understand how much that one pissed me off.
Which one is that?
She's 40. Does she still have it? Choice is this too? I was just like, oh my God! Someone shoot me in my forehead, please. That's why that guy said, if you have one chance to speak to the whole world and you have a message to say, what would you say to them?
You said
end it all.
End it.
Let's all just end it. Aaron Yeager style. Aaron Yeager style. Let's all just like end it all.
You know, my thing is, and I think we spoke about this in probably the last episode or the episode before that, is the fact that we as human beings, I'm going to talk about human beings in general, is we need to do a lot more research. I don't think we have a problem.
We don't study. We said this now.
Yeah,
we don't.
we have a
People
problem
don't
with only
study
studying things that affect us directly. Not even like your race
They don't
or
even
your
study
gender.
things that affect us.
No, I'm talking about like not race or your gender, like something that affects you. So say, for example, you have PCOS. That's when you would decide to go research what PCOS is.
They don't research.
No. I'm saying, I'm talking about you've been diagnosed. Because think
I'll
about it.
tell you, there's no research. They don't keep waiting for the doctor to say what the doctor wants to say.
That could be the case. But I want to say that with because this is fertility and everything. Because there's a lot of myths. For example, I'm 32. I say my age all the time, and I get the whole your biological clock is ticking. Oh my god! But someone like me, for example, I take taking my vitamins very, very seriously. There are things that you take, like you could start taking either when you are trying to get pregnant or before, like folic acid, right? There are things I just take to stay healthy, like my vitamins I take because I take like magnesium at night, for example, so I could have good, like magnesium nitrate, so I can have good quality sleep. I take cranberry extract. I take probiotics. I take vitamin D.
That just sounds like a lot.
There's just like, because I want to be healthy. And
am I supposed to be taking these things?
yes.
Oh.
And being healthy goes beyond, I want to have healthy children. I want to be a fit parent. I want to be a fit person in general. The problem now is that when you guys are trying to have children, they will tell the woman, it's time to cut down on alcohol and stop drinking alcohol completely. It's time to reduce your sugar. Most of the guys in my life have a sweet tooth.
Yeah. You
guys have no idea the damage you are doing to your sperm by having a sweet tooth. The muffins, the cakes, the Haribos, the ice cream, the fizzy drinks that you guys drink.
There's such a guy thing to say in the middle of such a serious conversation. But have you seen the sperm racing? Joseph, insert clip.
Here I am trying to be a serious person. But guys,
part of the reason I want to leave the internet.
Please. But one of the reasons why I spoke about the whole misogyny thing is because even down to conception, a lot of people till today don't know that a man determines the gender of the child. The woman has no impact. Oh yeah,
then you get to African
and they'll say, you can't even give him a male child. Tell him why he cannot put a male child inside of my body.
Inside me.
Like for real. But also, when it comes to you guys wanting to have children, how you prep your body. So as a man, you're smoking, you drink, you don't sleep enough. You have high stress levels. You guys are not checking your blood pressure.
Please, the way you said that,
you're not having anyone that wants to catch this.
Why are you shouting it like that?
If you want to catch your sub, catch it. It was actually intended for you, so catch it and hug it nicely.
Dodge, weave, at the weaver.
You guys need to get more sleep. So the thing is that when it comes to all these things, we need to shift the focus for women, because women literally from the moment that you were born and you can listen to what someone is saying, they are telling you. My mom that's why I corrected myself. My mom would tell me, honey, don't slouch. Women don't slouch. You need to sit upright. They will tell you how to sit, how to close your leg. That's why I wear trousers all the time. Because I don't want to have to close my legs. Like, tell me, like, do your legs like this. I want to be able to sit comfortably. And it's dropped into our head. If you're not a clean girl, if you're not someone who's tidy, they'll tell you this is how you behave in your husband's house. If you can't cook, how will you cook for your husband and your children? Literally, we've heard enough. We've been told enough. However, with men, you guys have this ridiculous privilege of being able to go through life with people making excuses for you, right? And so you don't get that, that responsibility of this is what I should be doing. So you guys say you're trying for a child, right? What are the sacrifices that you are making? Have you cut down on your red meat? Are you getting enough sleep? What's your stress levels like?
And they say you have to start preparing like almost like a year plus ahead.
A year plus 2 years, if possible.
It's not like 9 months or 3 months to the.
But this is where I'm going to even put a caveat as well.
Let me start.
This is where I'm going to put a caveat as well, because
I want Saturday go gym. Nice Saturday.
A lot of you think your pull-out game is strong, and some of you have already impregnated your babes and you don't know yet because Valentine's Day was a sweet one. So that means that you guys didn't even get a heads up when it comes to prepping your body for that pregnancy that's about to give you a tada where she misses her period in March, right? Now, the issue I have is that You guys need to have it as a default that you're supposed to be healthy because you don't know when you are going to get your partner pregnant.
But penguins are really nice, though.
Pardon?
Penguins are really nice.
No one is saying you can't have penguins, but you have to have them in moderation. But the problem is that penguins... Every shift?
Night shift. It's like 2-3 times a week now.
Okay, I mean...
But I have Apple at every night shift.
Everyone has their vices. Yeah. But I'm just going to say that the onus is always on the woman. So, and my thing is, even... Please, guys, I'm so sorry. I don't even like the idea of the pill. Or you will now say, my polar game is strong.
Wait, the way you said you...
I'm sorry.
Please.
Not you, please. Please. Not you.
I mean, I'm not saying it's weak. Oh.
So you're... Okay.
No.
Don't talk too much. Don't protest too much. Don't do too much. Please, you're going to start looking guilty if you start talking too much.
Okay.
So allow it, bro.
That joke.
But the truth is, even when a guy brags and because everything is sweet over there, your pull-out game fails you, who still has to go take the morning after pill? Do you guys... It's not... The morning after pill is not paracetamol.
And it's expensive.
It ain't cheap either.
That shit is expensive.
By the way, none of these things I'm saying is from experience. Just saying because I know the community. They'll go and
no, because the way you are talking, me I just look, you say, if like say you don't run 1 or 2.
Hey, no.
2 money. You don't do work or shit before. You don't do.
Me care to fear. I don't do so.
You sure?
I don't do.
Anyway, you can always, like they say, it's good to learn from other people's.
I look. One thing I'm going to do is I'm going to learn from someone else's mistake because I don't. No, I've experienced enough to be like, okay, so I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that. But I want to educate you guys because what? Don't look at me like that. Why are you looking at me like I'm
I did respond to what they talk now.
So please, guys, like let's educate ourselves on these things and let's stop putting the responsibility on women because we will by default say, I don't want to get pregnant, I don't want to do this, so I'm going to take these precautions. But none of those things, personally, contraception-wise, I don't think I want to use any of those things.
Yeah, I think
because
even like
it's going to affect my body for what?
Adults, I think if you're having a good real relationship, you shouldn't even be thinking of using those. Because if you do it the right way, the Christ way, those will not be things you are thinking about.
Are you doing it the right way and the Christ way?
Yep, baby. All day, every day.
Same here.
All day, every day.
By the grace of God.
Jesus, I love you.
hold it down.
You don't watch video that reminds you.
What?
Maria. I'm sorry.
Maria, you're a clown.
She has to be like one of the funniest.
People say women are not funny.
People on the internet. I think she did a video of like
your belt, by the way.
Please, Maria, give me belt. Maybe too I can't dance.
Maria, you're a clown.
Maybe too I can't dance. No, but she did. There was a video she posted where she was like, maybe you haven't found your partner because God wants you to draw closer. And then she went, God, I love you. And I was dying. Like Joseph, he said video. That thing was so fun. Like she kills me every single time. Just so funny. But yeah, me too. If you don't know who we're on about, we'll put it somewhere for you to see.
Maria
she'll be doing dancing videos. But now, so wait, so are you considering or have you thought about freezing your eggs?
I did think about it.
Is it up there?
I'm not sure because I don't want us to get too much into this because my mom watches this podcast and she will go and report me to everybody.
And I'll do family meeting.
So first of all, I just turned 32. So it's not like I've been 32 for like most of the year. I just turned 32. And because I have a lot of friends who had kids post 35, healthy children.
Yeah, no.
And I have a friend who also worked. She did one of her rotations in Obs and Gynae, and she said it gave her so much reassurance because a lot of her patients were what you would call geriatric pregnancies, which is post 35.
Oh, okay.
But the reason I'm not particular about freezing my eggs, mommy, please, I beg you, don't come for me, is because I am not somebody who, by force, has to have my own children. Now, no one waits.
Oh.
That's my default. By God's grace, I want to have my children. And at some point, I might even want to consider, God forbid, if it's the case that it doesn't happen as I want it to, I would like to consider IVF. But you see those people that will do like 100 rounds and go through 7 years of trauma. I can't do it. If it's not clicking,
so
I will adopt.
You will adopt?
Yes. So, I've never spoken to my mom about this, and God, if she hears this, she will probably cry on the floor. But, so freezing my eggs, it's like, okay, I freeze my eggs for what? Because if I'm going to freeze my eggs, there's going to be some sort of artificial insemination anyway. And if we're going to have IVF, there are things I will have to do. Injections, hormonal treatments, all those things. So that it's not, they don't just put this thing into some kind of pipette and insert it up your whatever. It's like there is a process to it. Do I want to go through all that?
All that process.
Do you understand what I'm saying? And I also feel like a lot of people, as I say a lot of times, people go through life with the whole "it can't be me" mentality. I have a friend who struggled with fertility in her 20s. She got married in her early 20s. She didn't have kids until 6-7 years later. And this was someone who got married at 22. And so people think, oh, you have to be in your 40s to struggle. And it's not the case. Anyone can struggle with fertility at any time. So me freezing my eggs, it's like, okay, I'm preempting, the possibility of needing it. Now, I may never need it. And there's nothing to say that when, in fact, I do want to maybe have IVF treatment, if that is the case, I can't have viable eggs at the time. Plus, I'm 32. And if I have kids in 2-3 years' time, what's the difference? So, and it's a very expensive process. It's about 2,000 something to store it a year.
Oh.
Yes.
Like storage, you pay like
you pay to get it stored
storage.
Yes, because because they have to store it under the right conditions, right? And a lot of time you may never need it, and that's why people go to Nigeria and Ghana, because once again, Nigerians and Ghanaians, especially Nigerians, are one of the best experts when it comes to IVF.
It makes sense why they are the best.
Yes, like for example, my mom's tailor. She had her kid after 17 years.
I think the reason Nigerians are the best at that is because of the cultural pressure of having kids.
Yes.
So they are in a environment that requires that the requirement for like alternative ways of having kids is going to be so high.
Stigma behind being childless.
That comes with it.
I have considered it, but I don't think I will.
But speaking about like being self-conscious, I don't think there's a part of this conversation that I don't think I'm ready to have publicly on the internet.
Okay.
Because of how I might be perceived. So, but yeah. It's just me being self-conscious. I'll just being self-conscious.
Honestly, it's not about being self-conscious. It's called being private. You don't have to, The reason I'm actually saying this on the pod today is because I have discussed this on TikTok Live before.
Oh, okay.
And once again, that was one of the times when I said my opinion about surrogacy as well.
Oh.
Because I don't believe in it.
Okay. We don't have time to discuss this in detail, but because the reason I don't agree with surrogacy is if you dig deep enough, and they will say it's not that deep, if you dig deep enough, you have to ask yourself the question is, how much is a human being? And at this point, we are back to buying human beings.
Oh, no, you're renting a womb. That is what you're doing. And I had 2 points. I'm just going to skate over them very quickly. The first one is the fact that I see what pregnancy does to women, and I'm willing to do that to my body because I'm carrying my children.
The
I cannot
responsibility
put another woman through that, because this woman will have everything, the physiological changes, the medical complications, but she will have no legal or biological control over that child, because that child will either be my egg or an egg that I outsourced as well. She will have no legal control.
And you have to ask yourself that, as well, if it's like women in a place like Nigeria,
fantastic,
majority of them are taking these jobs on because of their economical condition. So you now have a chance to get it for cheaper, because obviously, it's in Nigeria and these women don't feel like they have the empowerment or the say to, demand more. And like you said, there's also, turns out that if anything is wrong with the child, you don't have to take the child.
Yeah.
So
let me even say this. So obviously, aside the exploitative part of it, the second bit that I had, once again, I'm not saying this to offend anyone who has considered surrogacy or who has used a surrogate. This is my personal conviction, right? So I need to preface what I'm about to say by saying that. The second thing is that I don't know any 9-to-5er who is using a surrogate. So surrogacy is not just IVF. Surrogacy is you have to pay that person a salary for the duration of that pregnancy if you're doing it ethically in quotes, because there's nothing ethical about being a surrogate. However, I have a theory that surrogacy in the next 20 years will be the norm for rich people, and carrying a pregnancy will be the sign of poverty. So when you start walking around carrying your child, it will be an indication that you cannot afford to have someone else carry that child for you.
It will become the social norm would flip.
Yes, because
that's an interesting take.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, anyone who is outsourcing a pregnancy to a surrogate is, because before it used to be a gesture of goodwill. My sister can't have kids. Let me carry her.
Let me help. Yeah.
I don't want stretch marks.
I don't want my body to go through it. I don't want.
It's same when people now have optional cesareans. Like they're like, you know what? I don't want to have a tear. I don't want to have stretch marks on carrying a pregnancy. I don't want my body to change. I don't want hormonal imbalances. I don't want postpartum depression. I want to choose another woman to go through that for me, and I'm going to pay her what I think she is worth. So
it's not more being used as a medical like alternative to like maybe an emergency or something.
Fantastic.
It's now being used as a aesthetical choice.
Exactly, and that is it looks fine now. It looks like there's a way. But at some point, 20, 30, 40 years down the line, pregnancy will be a sign of poverty.
It'll become a class thing.
Yes, one on the part of the person who's paying, which is I can afford to pay it. You who is carrying it, I needed money so much. I am willing to risk my life.
And then you guys carrying it for yourself.
Now it looks like you can't afford it.
You can't afford it. Like why didn't you?
So it's just it's
that is an interesting take.
That's my thought.
But people will come back that by saying, but it's a choice thing, right? So why can I not decide not to? Anyway, we'll leave that one for you guys.
Yeah, we'll leave you guys to have that debate in the comments.
But that's it. Because to be honest, we love to turn things into class. What?
Everything down to the kind of phone.
When iPhone became a class.
Nigerians, well done. Well done.
And with that said,
even hair,
yeah,
even cars. Guys, I don't understand when
even AirPods.
People.
They now said wired AirPods is now back in trend. I think that's what they said last year.
A lot of people.
So all of us that were wearing the wired AirPods before, Uncle.
Yeah, and even like your trad, you see your AirPods in your ear. Everything is a bloody class.
Everything is that deep, guys.
Even down to BBLs. People are taking out their BBLs now because BBLs have become common. So if the average girl on a 9-to-5 salary can afford to go to Turkey, why? That means we now afford the same things. So what they're doing now, they are doing lipo. They're taking their ribs out. Oh yeah, they're taking their ribs out because they can afford that.
Why are you taking your ribs out?
To have the illusion of a smaller waist.
Rib?
Yes.
As in something that is embedded in your bone?
That gives you stability and structure and good posture, yeah. Yeah, so...
I am stunned at that.
No, I am not joking. You'll be shocked. Let me explain something to you, yeah? You know that you could have your eye color surgically changed.
Is it?
Yes. So...
Oh my God!
Like, honestly, because
can I have Gojo's eyes or Kakashi's eyes? Joseph,
you can get it changed, but then
Joseph, I'm opening my eye for you to give me Gojo eye. Domain expansion. Yeah, he knows.
Okay, that's fine. So this is what I'm saying, and I think before we end up, because we don't have too much time, you wanted to even talk about how we perceive people on the internet.
See, that's for another day. Let them first digest this one. That one is for another day.
But yeah, I think I need to make a disclaimer that everything I've spoken about today is my personal conviction, and I feel like I've seen.
No, she's saying that this is the norm. This is fact. It's not opinion. That's the way they like to comment it online.
Yeah, so I have to.
That's how they react to it.
I have to give.
I already did the disclaimer out.
Disclaimer. That's fine. Be the BAFTAs and do it. Yeah. So
it is well.
Yeah, I think everyone do what works for you, but at the end of
do
the
what
day,
works for you.
At the end of the day, when you go to sleep at night, ask yourself: am I doing the right thing? Is everything wrong until it's your turn, and then it's understandable? Is what I'm going to say. So,
and with that said, we this is the end of our regular scheduled program. Thank you all for listening once again, ladies and gentlemen. My name is your dearest Brandon, and may I get to know you?
My name is Van.
I don't know why Nigerians always say.
No.
May I know you?
May I know you?
May I know you?
My names are.
Like, and I know they would ask, oh, why is it? But yes, I don't. Also, dear.
Please, quick one, Nigerians.
Don't say it like that. The Nigerian. Why do you say Nigerians like it's a slur? This is why they will beat. This is why they beat us on the list. Why they like dragging us.
Nigerians, I am not your dear.
This is why they like dragging us.
I am not your dear, especially if I don't know you. It's
no, it's the ones that it's the one that they don't know, but they don't mean it in a condescending way.
It comes across as condescending. I don't like it.
No, they don't mean it in a condescending.
I don't like it.
And the way I said it, I don't like it with your accent. That's why your Nigerian sounds like a slur.
You guys leave my accent alone. That's
why your Nigerian sounds like a slur.
Someone said I talk like this person, Nigerian by the way, and this person can't even string two sentences together. Said I speak like I have hot soup in my mouth. It's not my fault you can't understand me. How's
that? Can you do the Ibadan trend? English. Have you seen the trend? I will show you later. They say a sentence in English.
They show a picture.
No, and then they say, then they'll put a word that's English, where if you pronounce it as Yoruba.
That's not, yeah, I've seen that trend.
Yeah.
I was born in Ibadan, so I
took
offense to that trend.
Now she wants to let you know that she's one of you.
One of who? I have some class. You guys are.
Oh!
Yeah.
Classist?
Yeah, I'm classist. And the Nigerians who catch that, it was meant for them.
Classist.
I'm classist, yes, with my accent. Yeah, I'm classist. They dragged me up and down, called me frog eyes, said I talk like I have hot soup in my mouth, said that my degrees mean nothing because I don't have a crown because I'm not married. I know what's going to marry me. I'm an old layer. They even said I'm in my 40s. So at this point, I leave you all to your gods and to your laptop. That's it. So
their laptop. So yes, once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening.
Get a vasectomy today.
Today, you know, this is reversible. Why are young people not just getting it so that they can have sex freely?
No, because then the NHS would be overburdened. Because how many people could afford to do it privately? We have a lot of other surgeries to do.
The 4-hour wait in the NHS can.
Yeah, but please, guys, stop putting the responsibility of contraception on your female partner.
No, forget the female partner. Go and get a vasectomy so you can have all the sex without getting someone pregnant.
Even as a single person?
Yeah, they should. That's what I said. They should do that. That will reduce.
In fact, God, fix it. Everyone should start off with a natural vasectomy, and then they can undo it when you've proved yourself worthy.
Now you know. At that point, now that go see scam. They will turn it to scam. But yes.
All right, let me do my closing spiel. Once again, thank you guys for joining us.
I'm
sure by the time you're watching this, I will be in sunny Nigeria.
Oh yeah.
Chilling.
Must be
shaking
nice.
My yash in Zaza. Shaking my waist at the shrine.
The guy yash.
I actually don't have yash.
Now, so you're supposed to dance your own dance. You're gonna do your own. You're gonna that's what you're supposed to do. That's your own.
I don't have bum. Since I lost weight, I lost the bum with it. That's why I've been doing hip thrusts and RDLs to get my glutes. But I'm not joking because I actually one woman before I go, one woman saw me. One woman, a big mommy saw me. She's like, "You've lost so much weight. Your bum is gone. Your bum is gone in front of everybody. Your bum is gone. Even my love." She's like, "Wow, I know that you lost weight, but man, you lost your bum too because that was fat. So now I'm trying to build muscle in my glutes.
Yeah.
So I'll just shake. But why did you call me and say I don't have bum? Should you use my lack of bunda against me in the public in front of my enemies that want to drag me for my?
Please, these are the clips that because wait. I've noticed something. There are clips that Van will be putting clips on because Van mostly handles like what goes out on socials, right? Van will be picking clips that are like intelligent and depth. Do you not put moments like this for you to see?
Know what? I'll put it.
In fact, this week when you said it, I'll go and watch it. I said no. Add this one.
So I know now they judge me for my frog eyes. Now they know I don't have bum. Have I ever shown them my bum before?
Hey, sorry.
Now they know I don't have bum. It's
My
okay.
bad.
It's okay.
My bad.
Guys, please, if you want to see my flat here, go and follow us on social media and subscribe to our YouTube channel. In fact, yeah, especially if we get a paywall, I'll show you my flat here. Don't worry. You'll be motivated in December. I'm going to give you guys a before and after of how I've built my bunda, because I don't want people to come on here and call me out that I don't have bum. But I have breast, it's fine. You can't have both. So, or can you?
Oh, there are people that have both.
Yes, and God gave me both hands. We appreciate them. Anyway, thank you guys.
But then it became their whole personality, and then, yeah.
Anyway, that's
Do
it.
we
Thank you.
Who you know?
Thank you guys for joining us today, and we will catch you next time.
Bye-bye, as we say in Benin.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, Azekpe.